Air is the imperceptible combination of gases that encompasses the Earth. Air contains significant substances, like oxygen and nitrogen, that most species need to endure. Individuals, obviously, are one of those animal types. Once in a while, environment is utilized rather than air. Standard dry air is the structure of gases that make up air adrift level. It is a standard logical unit of estimation. Standard dry air is comprised of nitrogen, oxygen, argon, carbon dioxide, neon, helium, krypton, hydrogen, and xenon. It does exclude water fume in light of the fact that the measure of fume change is dependent on dampness and temperature. Since air masses are continually moving, standard dry air isn't exact wherever immediately. Nitrogen and oxygen make up around 99% of Earth's air. Individuals and different creatures need oxygen to live. Carbon dioxide, a gas that plants rely upon, makes up under 0.04%. Plants and creatures each produce the gases that different necessities to live. Plants need carbon dioxide, individuals and different creatures breathe out carbon dioxide as a byproduct. Individuals and different creatures need oxygen. Plants produce oxygen during a significant cycle called photosynthesis, which transforms the sun's energy into supplements. Water fume noticeable all around is here and there apparent as mists. Water enters the air through the water cycle. The water cycle additionally gets atoms the air into seas, lakes, and waterways. A few gases noticeable all around come from volcanic emissions. Volcanic emissions launch gases from the inside of the Earth. The most widely recognized gas radiated by volcanoes is water fume. Different gases, like carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide, are harmful to most organic entities. A couple of creatures, nonetheless, flourish with these gases. At the lower part of the sea are microorganisms that needn't bother with oxygen or daylight to endure. All in all, they needn't bother with air. These peculiar life forms make their own supplements utilizing hydrogen sulfide, not carbon dioxide. The hydrogen sulfide comes from breaks, or vents, in the Earth's outside. The air is diverse as you move ever more elevated into the environment. The air gets more slender as rise climbs in light of the fact that there are less air atoms up there. Hikers regularly need to utilize canisters of oxygen as they move over 3,800 meters, 12,500 feet, on the grounds that there isn't sufficient oxygen in the environment for a great many people to relax. High mountains like Mount Everest, 8,848 meters, or 29,035 feet, in Nepal and China, are covered with void oxygen canisters that climbers dispose of when they are spent. High in the stratosphere, a layer of the Earth's climate, is a unique air atom called ozone. Ozone is comprised of 3 particles of oxygen. The gigantic assortment of these particles is known as the ozone layer.